Hey y'all. Oh my God. So time really lapsed on me, you guys. Hey, how are you guys doing on this Thursday? Thank you for coming in, my friends. Okay, you guys. So, before we start the show, I want to go ahead and send out a lot of love to Fox Glam Marketing and Production, the big guys, and my bestie, my cousin, my favorite, my love bug, Tyrone Brown, over at the live show. All right, y'all. So, I'm sure you can see on the screen, production has done a good job with letting us know what tonight's topic is about. Y'all know I'm going to take it a little personable, just a little personable, because um I think we all should live life as we please. I think everybody should live their life how they want to. And let me tell you why. There was a point in time in my life not long ago where I felt like I had to live for others. I had to live for others. I had to look like what others wanted me to look like. And pretty much I let people run my life according to their perceptions, or at least what I thought were perceptions. I see everybody at the end of the screen, at the bottom of the screen, just letting you guys know. But there came a point in time, and recently I was just like, you know what? They talked about Paul, they talked about Peter, they talked about Jesus Christ himself. Girl, they gonna talk about your ass too, whether you doing right, whether you doing wrong. So there were times in my life where I wasn't necessarily doing the best of things, like when I was dancing, or just having several boyfriends, or whatever the case was, to other people that felt like I shouldn't be doing what I was doing because they was too worried about me. I always felt like, okay, let me tidy up, let me be like this. Girl, please. Boy, please. Okay, if you don't be your motherfucking self, you fucking tripping. You only get one life to live. You are fucking tripping if you are going to waste all of your happiness, all of your days, all of your youth worrying about how another person thinks you should behave, act, or feel. Do as you darn well fucking please. I am the one to tell you, do what you please. Now, if you are 18 years or younger, niece, nephew, auntie love you, but make sure you get your parents' approval, because you know I do a lot of cussing. Auntie got motherfucking potty mouth, okay? But in all retrospect, this is a serious topic. I think it's a serious topic, and it needs to be talked about, because so many of us hide behind what the next motherfucker believes or thinks. And all in all, you guys, I had another topic. I was going to go with another topic. I think I even posted um the other topic, but God is so good. And let me tell you, both topics kind of tie into each other. They kind of coincide, because the other topic was about relationship and kid stigma. You know, like, have you ever reached a certain age if you don't have children? Bitch, because I got a lot. Okay. I got a whole goddamn football field. Let me say, Thirsty Thursday is here, bitch. Cheers. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the show. I love y'all. Let me take a sip. But you ever got to that certain age where people were like, oh, when are you going to have kids? Girl, when you going to get married? Like, bitch, you done had 4 failed marriages. And you asking me when I'm going to get in a relationship? You got 12 goddamn baby daddies, and you asking me when I'm gonna have a kid. Like, bitch, you done had some for me, okay? Like, these are real life stigmas that our family, our friends put on us. and it can become stressful. So, all in all, both topics really coincide with each other, you guys, like I was saying. And I really am a true witness to my own life on the perceptions of others and what it can do to you. So, I done rambled on, and I know y'all heard my 2 year old. Okay, she definitely wants to take over the scene. She definitely wants you guys to know that she is here. Okay, so production, was there any questions while I was talking? Who came in? I want to know what's up. Let me check my screen, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead in the chat and let me know what you got to say. You guys always know that you can call in. Um, there we go. Production has put the number up on the screen for you to call in. I see my girl alternate me. Hey, boo. Hey, thank you for coming in. So yeah, you guys, I want to know what y'all think. Tell me what you think, boo. Miss Alternate Me. Tell me what you think about the situation. Has there been a point where you felt like you had to deal with society and you have the experience of feeling the pressure of being one way when in all reality you the complete opposite? Like for me, let me just keep it all the way real and just put a little bit of more me and so y'all can learn a little bit more about Miss Tori, okay? Because y'all know really in real life I'm an open book. And that's what my friends and my close family members really love to hate about me, because I don't have a problem with sharing a real true life experience, keeping it real about that experience. I like to experience. I'm like a trisexual. I'll try almost anything. Now, I ain't like the druggy type of person where I'll try a lot of drugs and stuff like that. But outside of that, I am the type of person that I'll pretty much try almost anything. I like trying new things. So I, of course, can't be one of those people. Production ain't shit. Nigga ain't shit. I tell you. No, you guys, but see, that's I'm getting old, nigga. You can't be doing that. I lose my goddamn train of thought. Let me take a sip. This might give me some more frame of thought. So, as I was saying, like, yeah, you can't let um other people's perceptions get to you, because other people's perceptions at certain times of my life has definitely gotten to me. And at this point in my life, I'm at the point where it's like, you know what? I am not going to let what other people feel I should be doing affect what the fuck I'm doing. Now, please sit down and have several seats. Hey, Partly. Hey, baby. Hey, thank you for coming in tonight. I hope you got your goddamn on drink, because I know you got a stiff one, baby. I know you got that. I mean, look at your name, okay? It's 420 at his house every night. But yeah, you guys, so that stigma of people feeling like, as I was going to say for me, people want me to be married. And I needed to stop. I needed to stop right motherfucking now, because you know what? God knows me. God knows what I pray for. And I'm just not going to accept what some of you women are accepting. Because some of y'all getting married too because y'all just fucking stupid. Yep, I done found her. I done found the bitch that's going to forgive me 80 million goddamn times for the same goddamn mistake that I'm never going to learn from. I done found my stupid ass. Some of y'all ain't really being married to because this man really genuinely loves you for who you are. Some of y'all are being married to because y'all fucking stupid. Because see me, Tori, let me tell you, sis, I'm not going to stand him texting another woman. If we ain't talk about it together. Okay. I'm not going to stand you calling another woman. I'm not going to stand or tolerate you cheating. I'm not going to tolerate you putting your hands on me, mistreating me, belittling me, being a fucking narcissist towards me. A lot of y'all women will accept that just to be able to say, girl, I've been with him 22 years. We got 5 kids together. We've been through a lot. The list goes fucking on. I could keep going on and on about some of y'all goddamn excuses. So that's why I'm not married, because I'm not gonna talk. Do I want to in a fairy tale life? Do I see myself running in the sand towards my Adam, and he has his hands out and he's just ready for me to thrust myself in his arms, and he better have lots of goddamn wine because I don't give a fuck where we at, but you better have some wine. Okay, hold on, y'all. But yes, I want that. But until a man can put actions behind those powerful words they know how to use very well, no. So stop putting that stigma on people. And it mostly be motherfuckers that really preying on your downfall anyway. They don't really genuinely want you happy. They're only asking you those things to make themselves look superior and to make you, hopefully, question, well, why aren't I married? Why don't I have kids and I'm 35? Bitch, fuck them. If you 35 and you ain't got no goddamn baby kids running through the goddamn house, writing on your goddamn walls, fucking your shit up, fucking your good pair of heels up, putting shit in the fish tank that shouldn't be in there.
I know that's right.
I was talking about my own damn kids. Shit.
I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, fuck these kids.
We gotta get into production. We gotta make that a motherfucking song. I guarantee you they gonna fuck with it. We gonna make it a little cute, little fun, little song, but it still make fucking sense. Oh, they gonna eat that up on Apple and motherfucking what you call it, iTunes and Spotify, all that. Watch what I tell you. Okay, anyway, y'all, sorry. But yeah, live your fucking life. When you want that for yourself, everybody can have that for themselves, whether you're settling or you really find what's the fuck for you. At some point, everybody look. So let's stop. And then for all the aunties and grandmas, y'all gonna understand times are not the same. This ain't goddamn 1954. And I'm saying that with respect. Cause see, all my aunties and them, they know I'm like them with this potty mouth, so they not gonna take it the wrong way. But there will be other people that take it the wrong way. But stop. As aunties and grandmothers and mothers, y'all have to stop casting down those judgmental, devaluing side motherfucking uh uh bars of hate or trying to make somebody second guess or get into a depression about what they lacking when they should really be focused on what's good, the good shit. You think for 1 second I'm finna be around here not trying my darndest to provide for me and these girls because it ain't no man. Um, well, let me rephrase that. Because there's not someone indulging in my life. No, like shit don't stop for me, y'all. And I want those same things to be equivalent into your life. Like we have to stop it because some of us is settling just to please your auntie or your mama that done been questioning you about your life. I got a homegirl right now, 35 years old with no kids. And every time she turned around, her mama like, when you gonna have me a grandbaby? Don't get me wrong now. I know how mamas be about them grandbabies. They be wanting them grandbabies. But you can't put that pressure on Kimberly or on Jason or on Adam or whoever the hell else. You can't put that pressure on them because a lot of y'all be trying to live y'all life through your kids or through the closest thing to you, your family member, your little niece, your granddaughter. The stigmas have to stop. We're living in a day and age where the stigmas really don't even matter. We're living amongst other creatures. We're living in a time where we have been through a couple different wars, regardless of the fact of the political people and who else is behind it, um, putting the light on it that should have been on it. But baby, there's some shit going on out here. We got enough to worry about. They changing the goddamn global system. They're finding new life hundreds of meters below goddamn China. It's so much going on, and y'all worried about why the hell I ain't married. I'm done with it. And that's to worry about is we finna have to fucking find life on goddamn Mars. Okay, that's what we need to be worried about. Let's worry about these babies that's going without goddamn formula, cause it's a formula shortage. Let's go. Let's talk about the shit that's really going on and stop talking about your perception of how I should live. It wasn't until recent I took a little break. I was having some car problems. Bam, I got my car problems fixed. Soon as I got my car problems fixed, my business started to slow down a little bit. Not to mention me choosing not to continue to re-register my cleaning business. I put that to an end. That hurt because I felt like a failure. I felt like I was giving something up that meant so much to me and held so much value. And that was really the root and the funding to my boutique. After that, I started to psychologically break down because I was tired. I came upon writer's block, writing my book, Boss Up. Y'all know I'm still in the process of that. Then I became numb. And then in that numbness, there was that whole feeling of tonight's show. Everybody, a couple people in my family calling, wishing me belated birthdays and stuff like that. And the question came up several times. While I'm already in this state of fuck everything and everybody, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. That's what people don't tell you, too. That's going to be another show. Entrepreneurship is hard. Entrepreneurship is not easy. And the moment you are heading the right direction on the right path and things are going well for you, something gonna knock that shit off to a goddamn sad street called Petty Boulevard. And that's what started to happen with me, you guys. Shit started to crumble. And it was just like, oh my God. On top of that, could you imagine people in your ear about, well, if you had a husband, I believe, or what about this one, y'all? Are you too picky? Or wait, let your guard down. Like all of the bullshit needs to stop. So I slowly started to pick myself up, and I'm sure y'all didn't know none of this. Okay. And I slowly started to pick myself up, and I started to tell myself, you know what? Fuck everybody else's perception of what the fuck should be going on in my life. And girl, I done came back so strong, it ain't even making no sense. Everything I posted is selling out. Everything I talk to God about when I'm waking up 3, 4, 5 in the morning is coming to light. Stop caring about people's perceptions of you. Y'all know I talk all over the fucking place and I'm here and I'm there, but stop. Because it was that very moment where I stopped giving a fuck about what some of y'all even watching me right now gave a fuck. I stopped. I didn't care. That's when I said, you know what? I have to post. If I bought the shit, I'm finna post it. I'm finna put it on and I'm going to wear it. And I am going to do my darndest at looking the sexiest, especially at my age. I ain't no 20-year-old chicken no more. And I have not been giving a damn what nobody think. Because you're gonna talk about me whether I'm doing good or bad. If I was a hoe on fucking 45th Street selling my ass, you would talk about me. And if I gave my life to God and never had sex again, never ate the wrong thing again, never drank another drink, never smoked another blunt, you motherfuckers will still talk about me then. So guess what? The moral of the story is if they don't love you, fuck them. Love who love you. Stop trying to over impress. That was my thing. I'm trying to impress you, her, him, she, he, she, her, he. At the end of the day, I was drained because I wasn't being my authentic self because I was trying to be that person they wanted me to be. And the bitches ain't paying your bills. Okay, they're not paying the bills. What y'all got to say about this production? Do somebody want to come in now and then I'll speak for another few minutes and then the other person can come in. I need a male's point of view. I need to know that I'm not tripping. And I feel like tonight I was very personable. I was very personable and I am being very honest and very transparent about the topic because it's a real life experience. So, what y'all think?
Well,
Who
of
come?
course, Jackie, don't speak all at the same time.
I was gonna say who coming in. Look, I was looking at my screen like, wait a minute, was I? Can they hear me?
No, we froze. No, I'm just
You get on my nerves.
no.
So I what it is like. Do I? Okay. Do I make sense?
Well, for adults, You make a lot of sense. And here it is, everybody has their own lives. I'm not going to say that I don't care what people think, because it gives me, for me personally, it kind of gives me a measuring stick, not to really think or not to really care about what they think, but to know what they think about me.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not about what they think about me, but how I respond to what they think.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of what they think, I'm gonna keep living my life in the best way that I can. Not focused on the words that they speak. I'm
Mm-hmm.
focused on the direction for my life. In the meantime, they're gonna have to live life the way that they need to live life. Um, I feel like this. Regardless if I'm putting food in your mouth, in your refrigerator, or anything like that, um, you still don't have a right to tell me what to do. You can suggest, and then we can go from there. But if
Ain't no
your it,
yes. Ain't
it
nobody
but
yes.
that's what I'm getting at. If your suggestion is gone out of bounds, then what you did is you crossed the line of adult. We are adults, so we're gonna maintain it as adults, and we're not gonna take it to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't, let's just say I don't take your suggestion, even if I fall, that's my business in my life, because I chose not to receive or accept
So
what you said.
so tell me this. Has there been a time in your life where I know you've been married for a very long time, but before you married my cousin, Cherie, was there a point where you felt like people were um questioning, well, when are you going to get married, or when are you going to have kids, or I think you should be a physicianal assistant, like casting their perceptions onto you as if you should really be doing those things.
Yeah, I had that. It wasn't in that direction. But you have to understand where I came up. I came up in the church, and so
Yeah,
there was a lot of kind of casting, vision casting, what I
i,
call it.
I understand. I understand.
So
Oh,
they kind of put me in a box. This is what you should be doing. This is how you should be doing it. And I kind of grew up with a stigma, because that's what everybody around me was doing, and then that's what everybody around me was accepting. From from all of the people that I associated with, and so I didn't know nothing else until I got out of my father and my mother's house, and I was able to start making decisions and making mistakes on my own. I really didn't. Um, it really kind of bothered me to be that kind of person, to where a lot of people had input in my life, and so I didn't care for it. And now, to be where I'm at and to think the things that I think, some people would think like, man, you kind of rude. No, I'm
girl,
not rude, but
I,
what I
girl,
am is I'm a grown man, that goes out and works hard every day to provide for my family. That's where I'm at.
Well, I appreciate your input. It was so smooth and so calming. It almost just is like, oh my God, your response is always just so woosah. You know what? I just realized I ain't see Stephanie in here today. Did I see Stephanie?
No, she hasn't come in yet.
Okay, y'all. So yeah, um, all in all, your response was awesome. I do feel like in that response, sorry. I do feel like in that response, some people get the lighter end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you have been married for a long time, so I don't feel like you really have to or have dealt with like what I have dealt with when it comes because you're married and you got kids. You know what I'm saying? I have kids. For instance, I talked to Angie on my birthday,
Yeah.
and she wanted to know, well, Pooh, why you not married yet? You know, she means it from a good place, and that was my first time talking to her. You know, when they say that, Pooh, that's my childhood name, y'all, Pooh. I was so chunky as a baby. I was like 38 pounds as a 6 month old. I was very weight, but everybody loved me. I was so good. Anyway, and so even that, I knew it was coming from a good place. And when she had learned that um, I'm not married and I have four daughters by different men, she was surprised.
Yeah.
And a little bit, I was affected because I felt like, oh my God, should I be married? And, you know, one thing I can say in defense to myself is when I love hard.
Right.
And my daughters are a product, a miracle, a blessing, a just a a piece of me that is everything that was something that came from a relationship that didn't work out.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not going to give up on love, and I'm
Right.
not to hide under a blanket or a pillow or a rock or whatever that term is because something didn't work for me.
Right.
And so, yes, my children have different fathers. Am I happy about that? No. But they were a blessing from that situation that was obviously meant. And I would not be able to imagine, not that that's what I want for me, but just saying moving forward, I wouldn't be able to imagine stopping my life or giving up on love because several relationships in the past failed. That's not who I am. That's not what I stand for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Um, and so that was something that, you know, to just be more personable, that went through my mind when I went through that psychological like mishap a few weeks ago. Cause I disappeared off social media. I stopped posting.
Mhm.
Like seriously, this is really my life.
You,
And we,
you, to be honest, um, I went through it for 30 something years of my life. Now, this is the crazy thing. When I was even though my 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 ear has been pierced, my left ear has been pierced since I was 20, 21, something like that. I wouldn't, I wouldn't wear my earring because I was afraid that somebody would say, "Hey, you're a preacher or you're a minister. Why you wearing an earring?" And I was like, man, I don't want to give off the wrong perception.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't got nothing to do with that. When I finally understood who I was and what my life is all about,
Mm-hmm.
then it ain't got nothing to do with what you got on.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got nothing to do with what you even experience,
Mm-hmm.
because people make mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
and some things ain't a mistake.
I don't look
But
like nothing I
but
did was a mistake. I look at shit that I did as, even if it was a learning experience, that was a blessing, because had I not faced that experience, I wouldn't know how to be conscious about whether or not I should do it again if that situation presented itself. So
well,
you gotta be, some people look at experience or traumas as a bad thing.
right,
But every situation is a lesson or a blessing.
right. No, I agree. See, some things I learned are mistakes, but there are other things are things that we do purposely,
Mm-hmm.
um, to learn exactly how to gauge life. Some things we engage in, they not for the best, for the best outcome. It's just because we want to,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get the results behind it. But you know, everybody has their own mentality, the way that they approach things, and
So,
who.
not to cut you off, but I feel like I get where you're going. And before you get where you're going, I want to say this. Say your son or your daughter moves out, you find out they're smoking weed, they're dating, and they're having sex before they're married. Are you going to cast what you believe they should be doing onto them because that was done to you? Or are you going to say, I don't condone what you're doing? And I teach you, and I believe in you, and I thrive for you to think above that. However, you should have your own experience. I'm here as a parent to help you, but I'll let you bump your head, because some parents are like, fuck no, you gonna do what I tell you, or I'm gonna condone you, I'm gonna shun you, I don't want nothing to do with you. You gonna bring down the family name, the family value. They gonna be talking about that's bad.
Well,
And
I was done like that. I was done like that, and before I go on and say what I'm gonna say, um, with my dad, that's all he knew. He didn't know anything different, and so he only did or modeled some behavior that he was taught. And with me, when my children started experimenting, because I have older children, adult children. One is that'll be 28 next month, and then another that just turned 22 in February. And so when I talk about my children, when I find out their mistakes, I don't cane them or disown them and tell them I'm disappointed. No, that's their life. They choose whatever direction they choose. Now, I can tell them what worked for me if they ask questions. And I am going to, give them some life experience, but I'm never, ever going to disown my kids and tell them, they're an embarrassment to my family name. It's got nothing to do with that. What they're doing is they're making sure that they understand life the way that they have to live it.
uh-huh.
Now, whatever terms they come to, that's what I'm there for, to help them through it. And if I can't help them through it, then I don't deserve to be their parent.
Mhm. I like that. I like that because it shows that. even without saying it, it shows that I respect you, you respect me, and let's just let things plan out because I have enough confidence or faith to believe that everything that I've taught you will manifest in that situation. It will
Yeah.
not are. So I appreciate that because sometimes as parents, I found myself, I have a senior in high school and she's 17 years old. She has a job. At one point, I had to stop myself from casting onto her what I wanted for her.
Yep.
Um, I bought her a car. After I bought her a car, I figured since I bought it, I can control it.
Yeah.
I bought this car. You better make who you got in the passenger seat. You need to be hurrying up home. I mean, just little things that I found myself doing that I had to check myself about. Like that can become aggravating as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't need to cast on your you know, on and that's just the bottom line. Even as a parent, I found for my baby, like I trust that what I've taught her, she's going to consider. And so let me stop casting onto her the perceptions of her that I want her to have. Or let me stop being guilty of the shit I did when I was a teenager.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let
How
me tell you. Let me tell you something.
what
Now, now watch this. My dad co-signed for me a brand new 1998 Dodge Avenger ES Sport when I was 19 years old.
okay.
And so once he co-signed for me, when I didn't do what he wanted me to do,
He said
then
take that
he
motherfucker back.
yeah, he look, he came to places that I was at. When I woke up,
Embarrassing the shit out of you, boy.
when I woke up, my vehicle was gone. And I'm looking like, I know ain't nobody stole my junk. So I call him immediately because I already know what's up. So I call him immediately, like, do you have my car? Yeah, I got it. Like, well, can you please bring it back to where I parked
I'm
it?
done.
Like, just
I'm
because,
cool.
just because you didn't agree with where I was, don't mean you can come and take my. I paid the note.
Look, Uncle Tyrone sounded like me at one point.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
part of tonight, it's just like I had to understand, like, I don't want that shit done to me.
right,
I'm
right.
to do it. And then I'm not about to live my life through my daughters. And I got four.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
live my life through all them heifers if I wanted to. Ooh! Listen,
yeah.
you gonna do this? You gonna be the singer. You gonna be the model. You gonna be the ghetto one that shut everybody goddamn down. And you gonna that never looks up, she just hustles. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I really wanted to, but you can't do that.
Right, right, right.
But I could do it and train them well if that. But no, you can't do that. And
No.
and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it being casted onto me.
Yeah.
Um, and so I want to hear what Jack got to say about this whole thing. Tyrone, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for
Well, that
chiming in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tyrone
Your
was
feedback always counts.
put,
Shush.
he'll put you to sleep, man. He is long winded, ain't he? Oh my god. Tyrone,
What?
I said,
I
boy,
don't
I was
fucking
asleep.
know.
Over here knocked out.
See,
I'm down with y'all.
it's Negroes like this that we got to deal with.
Negroes like me would tell you the blunt truth, the honest truth, and nothing but the truth. Don't help me, God, and all of it. So yeah, Tori, my thing is this, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say or think of what I do. No one makes me move. No one pays my bills. No one helps me along the way. So therefore, what you could do, and if you do, then that don't mean I need your advice to maneuver through my life. So, it should not be no pressure in getting married, and you shouldn't let nobody pressure you into a marriage. You see what I'm saying? I think me and my wife got married when I was about 32. She was younger than me in her 20s. So my thing is that I take away from her because she still could have had that freedom of running the streets and doing what she wanted to do in her 20s. This stuff comes with age. 20s, you still gonna be young and living your life. Some people have grown into a marriage. And I hear what you're saying. Some people saying, hey, I've been together 20 years and we went through this and that. But that's what marriage is going to be for anyone, anybody. Unless you just wait until you 60 and then and then you still might have a 60-year-old motherfucker that still think he's a pimp. So it's about either doing what you want to do and saying, I'm just going to be free, or are you willing to deal with someone else's shit? Because that's what a relationship is. Dealing with someone else's shit. And it's the truth. It's the truth. It's dealing with somebody else's shit. But as a person, you got to choose if you want to deal with someone else's shit. I feel.
So why is everybody rushing me to deal with somebody else's shit?
I don't know why they're rushing you. I don't know why it's their concern. And my thing would be like, hey.
Or what about this? So recently I've been like posting like
Lost you.
some of the things that I sell in the boutique. Like nothing like come
Yeah,
on.
you're crazy. You're nuts. Your TikTok, I really can't stand you. I'm really about to block you, but you hilarious as shit on TikTok. Funny. You know what I mean? Got over your views is over millions and your following is outstanding. But you are hilarious, and it takes a lot of time for you to do what you have to do with those videos. That's no bullshit. So that's why I try to give you your thumbs up. But I'm gonna tell you this: your shit comes across my feed so fucking much, Tori.
It do?
And you bouncing your ass and your Skittle outfits and all of that other shit, but you're selling your product.
Right. And why
However you doing that though,
because they feel like for my age I shouldn't be doing that. Like
no, see, that's the whole thing. And that's the thing. Fuck them. For your age.
That's another reason that this topic is the topic.
Okay, so that's don't be
feel like
concerned.
as a 40-year-old woman, I'm
you're still in your 30s, boo boo.
I'm 39, but
okay.
They feel like as a 40-year-old woman, this is what as a 40-year-old woman.
But you're selling a product.
Doing too much. That's basically what it is. They said I'm doing too much.
Okay, but they're not doing enough. And what you're doing, because I even talked to my wife about this, because I create fucking awesome videos. We do extremely great podcasts. But I told my wife, I said, fucking sex sells.
That's right.
It's fucking and it's not
Victoria's Secret.
It's not disgraceful. That's what I'm saying. Your shit is not disgraceful.
I'm not ratchet.
Sales. If they this the problem. I had to research your shit and see. You know what I'm saying? And I said, well, damn, Tori bouncing her ass, but she's got content behind it. She's doing these overlays on it. She has her product. You know what I'm saying?
And I do filler content in between.
And I'm gonna tell you this: that shit, as a motherfucker who produces shit, takes time for you to do that shit.
And people
I
don't
know it. So fuck them,
right. I
Tori.
add class to it.
They
You know what
can't
I'm
tell
saying?
you. A lot of people can't tell you what you doing now. So how the fuck they gonna tell you to maneuver through your life? When that man comes on that damn horse or that Ferrari or whatever fucking car and says, Tori, you the one I've been looking for. He gonna show up. But whoever's waiting to see it, it ain't their goddamn dream. It ain't their manifestation. So you got to set that shit to the side. But you are doing a lot. I said you got over 30 millions of views, likes, and thousands of followers, tens of thousands. So, regardless, I looked at it. I said, man, she's not being disgraceful. She's saying, this is my outfit. I made this, blah, blah, blah. You have your Bay Boutique lashes, packages and stuff. And then you do some real funny shit too.
Exactly.
It be funny as shit.
But people don't look at that. They look at the content where
all what they do is see you bouncing your ass, and then that's what you a full-figured woman, sweetheart. What the fuck else they want you to do?
Because you're putting that content out.
Hold on. People are paying to go get what you have as a woman, and they looking all jacked up. You understand what I'm saying?
You better say that again.
So don't sit here and worry about what nobody else is saying. Because you ain't got nobody, you ain't got them legs that look like duck legs in her ass.
Baby,
you ain't went and got no shots and shit like that, boo-boo. So I'm saying, there's a lot of, like you said, there's a lot of other shit motherfuckers can be talking about. Just not you.
They talking about what I should be doing as a 40-year-old woman. And it's been bothering me because I'm like, I just crawled out a hole. If y'all didn't know, I just crawled up out a whole motherfucking hole.
But what I'm telling you is beauty sells. You have, man, we out here pushing content, man. And there's no way, it's like hard to get the views you got. It's hard to get the likes you got. And it ain't just about bouncing your ass because you're a woman. You're a female.
Those that I don't bounce my ass in.
It is. And they're comedy content too. It's so much other shit.
I got real comedy content. I'm funny. I love to.
But Tori, let me tell you this. Let me say this. As a man, if I had my abs and shit in shape, I'd probably be taking my shirt off and flexing and like, hey, lady, check this out. You know, but that's just human nature of what you have worked on and what you have sculptured in your life. And what you're trying to say to people is, yes, I have 4 kids. Yes, I am single. But yes, I am still a bad motherfucking bitch. I keep my hair and I keep my nails done. I keep my stuff tight.
I don't hide my daughters. I don't hide the fact that I'm single.
So
but
therefore,
I am a all-around American woman. Like
there you go. And if you take the bad B out of it and just put that term into it, you are. And so therefore, I keep telling you, some men are intimidated. So therefore, you have to wait. You know, it's not even about baggage. It's not, you don't have baggage you carrying. You, like you said, you have 4 beautiful daughters. And this is what God has gave you throughout the life. And any man that will step into your life will appreciate them too.
Not to cut you off, but I feel like I agree to that term. Thank you. I don't have bad baggage.
No.
I have daughters that I take care of very fucking well.
I'm gonna let you go because you know your time is running short, so I'm done. This is your close.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Ty. But yeah, girls, I love production. Like, y'all know, they always give me a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And they always produce. They always kind of solidify what it is that I'm speaking in reference to. And like my cousin Tyrone was saying, like, it's okay to care what people think of you. but you can still be you with caring what they think. And still, in retrospect, be as respectful as you can be through your authentic self, because there's a difference between being your authentic self with respect and just being completely ghetto and ratchet and just not giving a fuck. And then what Jack was saying is the same thing, but in more layman terms, be your motherfucking self. Don't care what people think, because at the end of the day, when you can be your authentic self, it will show. It will show. It will present itself. People can see when you're a funny person. People can see that when you're sexy, but you're not prideful or arrogant. People can see that. So it's okay to be sexy. It's okay to be a little loud. It's okay to be single. It's okay to be married with the right person. The problem is when we let other people's perceptions get us down, like I did. Don't do it, y'all. Like Ty said, it's okay to care what people think, but don't let it affect you to where it affects what you do and how you do. Be your authentic self. Love those that love you and fuck whoever don't. I'm at the pivotal point in my life where I am not going to continue to give three shits about people that want to put me down for having several different fathers of my children, or people that want to put me down because I choose to keep up with my body and I show it. People that want to put me down because I get up and exercise and I show y'all that because I fucking make fucking videos encouraging y'all to get off y'all fucking fupa asses and do it with me. But instead of joining me, instead of enlightening the positivity I'm bringing to the table, y'all try to shut me down. She too old to be showing her body. She got all daughters. What is her daughters gonna think 20 years when they see this? They gonna think, bitch, my mama was a motherfucking bad motherfucker. She took care of us. She did what the fuck she had to do, and she didn't disrespect herself in the fucking mean part in the process. And I'm gonna say it like this. I got 30 seconds. My mama told me it's not what you do, ladies and gentlemen, it's how you do it. And it's not what you wear, ladies and gentlemen, it's how you wear it. And it ain't how you lay it down, motherfucker, it's when you lay it down. On that note, I'm up out of here. I love you. You guys know I bring humor to the table, but there's always a positive message behind every fucking topic. I love y'all. Come back next week for Thirsty Thursday. And if you guys want any type of um acknowledgement, make sure you reach out to me, the life show, or Fox Glen Marketing and Productions so we can make that happen. I'm out of here, you guys. I got shit to do. Stop letting motherfuckers run your life the way they want to run it. Live your life for you. Later.